Hello guys, welcome back to the Sports Geek channel. Today we will be talking about England versus India and Pakistan versus West Indies. That both series have been going on completely in different sorts, while you have a match where both teams batting is absolutely superb, and then you have Pakistan versus West Indies where both teams are struggling. So overall, I think both series are going well in their own perspectives. I will be talking about both of them in depth, looking at statistics and everything, and how India can improve, how England can improve, how Pakistan can improve, and how West Indies can improve. So, talking about the England versus India series, first test match obviously did get washed out. Day 5 did get cancelled when I think India did have that upper edge. As much as I know England could have pulled it back with Jimmy Anderson, Stuart Broad, the way they were bowling, India had that game under control. I mean, let's be honest. The way they were batting, everything just looked right. India were going to win it, let's be honest. And then in the second test, which is going on, England got all out for I think 394. They did beat the lead of 326 by India, Joe Root. To talk about him, I mean, what a phenomenal player. 180 in tough conditions, single-handedly almost picking their England team alongside Johnny Bairstow and Rory Burns. I mean, that is a spectacular innings. And for people who say that it was a slow innings, oh, I didn't like the innings, did you see the match? Did you see how tough the conditions were? I mean, honestly, for people to say that it was a bad innings of Joe Root, it's not a bad innings if his team managed to perform well and for him to score 180 runs. So that, I think I do disagree with the fans on that point. Moving on to KL Rahul. What a player. He's so aggressive in the way he bats. He's such a class. He's an opener that just makes you want to watch Test cricket. Test cricket has been dying for a couple of years, and KL Rahul is one of these players that I do believe will bring Test cricket back, because the versatility that you need in Test cricket is so vital, and he proves, and he's shown that in this series. Rohit Sharma played a great innings, no doubt. Talking about Kohli and Pujara, I mean, they're both absolute class. There's no denying the fact that those two, at their best, are both a top 5 test batsmen. Kohli has struggled in a last couple of series in Test cricket, and it's understandable, as the saying goes, class is permanent, form is temporary. Talking about Pujara, actually, with Pujara, I think he will struggle in English conditions, and I might be wrong on that. You might score 100 tomorrow. You don't know. So basically why I say that is because of the simple fact that in England you always need to be looking to score runs, and Pujara is a guy who will always try to defend first. He'll never try to score first. That's just his game. So I think he will always struggle when it comes to England, because you always need to, because in England, even if it's a mediocre ball, in England it will become a really good ball. And while the good ball, of course, you cannot play, and even a mediocre. So the bad balls that come very little from the English bowlers, when you need to pick on that, you won't be able to score as much as you can. So on those mediocre deliveries, you have to still try to maneuver around and score some runs. So I think that's where Pujara will struggle. But overall, talking about, of course, the English GOAT, Jimmy Anderson. For this man to go and get another 5-wicket haul, I mean, it's kind of extraordinary to think at 39 to swing and to place the ball in the perfect condition, to be so physically fit. It is so astonishing how well that man has aged and how well he has kept his body in shape to be the way he is. I mean, right now, he is still a top 5 bowler at the age of 39. 39, like, sink that in. He's in the twilight of his career. Literally, if one bad injury happens to him, he's done. And to keep himself so physically fit, to be able to still be a top 5 bowler, and he's not even a spinner. He's a fast bowler, and he swings it both ways, and he's unplayable in English conditions. He is absolutely unplayable in English conditions. There is no doubt about that. Talking about the Pakistan-West Indies series, Pakistan were Fawad Alam. Can we talk about him first? What a slap he's given to these Pakistan directors who have not picked him for the past decade. And for people to say his stance is the problem, can you please not care about his technicalities? That man has come back and scored 400s. That man did not have a 50. in his entire career until yesterday. Until yesterday, that man had no 50s. No 50s. No 50s. Just hundreds. And if that is not good enough to prove to you how good of a batsman he is, 10,000 runs in first class cricket, please don't give me any of that BS and say that he is not the biggest waste of talent after Mohammad Asif for Pakistan. It makes me mad to think over a technicality he hasn't played Test cricket. Pakistan is struggling right now. I think they were like 100 for 4 and they only have a lead of 60, so they still need to score, for me, at least 170, 180 more runs to even give themselves a chance, because the way West Indies batted first innings, oof, Craig Brathwaite, what a player, 97, unlucky he didn't get the 100. Bowling wise, Shaheen Shah Afridi, I've said this multiple times. Shaheen Shah Afridi in T20 becomes Haris Rauf. In Test cricket and ODI, that man becomes a top 5 bowler in the world. It's as simple as that. And I don't know if he wasn't given a rest, he was bowling that bad, because you do have a lot of exertion in T20 cricket, because every ball you have to, like, you know, try. So that is one of the reasons maybe he wasn't performing as well. But honestly, come on, I think you should play better. But Shaheen Shah Afridi, he proved me wrong yesterday. He's a great player, as he always will be, hopefully. Overall, both series are going great. I think West Indies will win this test match, and over there I think it's going to be India. Still think it's going to be India. No, sorry, England, because Joe Root, the way he's batting, I don't think anyone's getting him out right now. So yeah, I hope everyone stays safe. I hope everyone's safe. This is the Sports Geek channel, and have a good day.